What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me right here at my YouTube channel. This is where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we'd love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. Let me back that up just a little bit. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on Loki Episode 2. And I really liked Loki Episode 2. We'll get to Episode 3 in my next video. But Loki Episode 2 was really good. It definitely built upon what they established in number 1. And they, like I said, they built upon it. They kind of increased that lore. We got to see Loki and Mobius go out and do some investigations together. But what I really liked about this episode more than their investigations together was their banter. The dialogue between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston. That was the most entertaining part for me. This is definitely more of a character study of Loki than some sort of big action-packed series, and I think that's perfectly fine and perfectly appropriate for now. I liked how they ended this episode when they went out to try to find the variant, the other Loki, and it ended with huge repercussions in the Marvel Universe. We kind of learned what this variant Loki, what her plan was, and we discovered that her plan was to create this series of variant timelines. And something that the timekeepers are going to have a hard time fixing, because they've already established that, you know, once a variant timeline gets past a certain point, it's either not fixable or it's a lot harder to fix. So I don't know if this is Lady Loki. I don't know if this is Enchantress. I don't know what is happening here, but this female version of Loki definitely has an axe to grind with the timekeepers, and more specifically the TVA, or maybe more specifically the timekeepers. I'm not sure, but she definitely has an axe to grind with them. And when Loki reached out and said, hey, let's work together, she wasn't interested because her goals were very different from what Loki's goals were. And I think we're going to continue to kind of see that play out, where they're going to continue to have some parallel wants, some parallel desires, but they're also going to have very different endgame goals in mind. But yeah, the best part of this episode was, again, the interaction between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston. That's been the strong point of this series so far, especially considering the fact that it is a series where there's not a whole lot of action, that it really is looking at the character of Loki and trying to break it down, trying to break him down. Because of that, the dialogue becomes even more important, and it's even more important that dialogue is well written and well realized. And we have two actors here who are very good at delivering that good dialogue. So, second episode was really good. I love the way that it ended, and you would think that episode 3 would be amazing, but we'll talk about episode 3 later. So, what did you think of Loki Episode 2? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your take on it. While you're down there, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out a lot of content, and I want to make sure that you're up to date with everything that I'm doing. And as always, thank you so much for joining me right here at the LQ Review, where we get to talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.